Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there's an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online.
Hello everyone, welcome to My Zone Online School. It is so good to have you with us again today. I am Teacher Hartung and our theme this week is heating and cooling and the effects of seasons. Now everyone, before we start our lesson, let's sanitize. Now remember everyone, you need to make sure that you put enough sanitizer on your hands so that you can rub it all around your hands and between your fingers. Now that we are nice and clean, let's see what we are going to learn about today. Today's lesson will do a reading comprehension, number concept development, and division. Let's start the lesson on page 3. Now here we are going to do a reading comprehension. And today's reading comprehension is about Frosty the Snowman. Now let's quickly read together. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a carrot nose, button eyes, and an old silk hat. Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day. So he said to his friends, "Let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away." Running here and there, saying, "Catch me if you can," he led them down the streets of town. Frosty reached the other side of town and the group of friends quickly caught up with him, all panting and all smiling. One of the friends said, "Frosty, you are all sweaty after all of that running." Frosty felt his forehead and realized that he was actually melting. He looked up in the sky and saw that the afternoon sun was very bright and that if he stayed in it for much longer, he might melt completely. But he waved goodbye, saying, "Don't you cry, I'll be back again someday." Now let's quickly have a look at the questions. Number 1, what was Frosty's nose and eyes made of? 2, why did Frosty want to run and have fun? 3, when Frosty started melting, what did he say to his friends? And number 4, give an adjective to describe Frosty's soul. Now, boys and girls, I want you to have a good look at the questions one more time and try to answer them. Now remember, if you have a problem, please go back and read the story again. We'll see you shortly after this break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
Let's turn our booklets to page 4. Now in this part of our lesson, we are talking about number concept development. Now here, you have to write the names of the numbers to complete the crossword puzzle. Now there, just at the bottom, you will see the crossword puzzle. And then if you look carefully, you will see a lot of different numbers. Now, you have to go ahead and you have to write the full name of every single number in the spaces or in the crossword puzzle. Now on the board, I draw a part of the puzzle for you so that we can try and write in some of the numbers. Now remember everyone, we have to write in the words or the names of these numbers. So remember, you will see that all the numbers that you have to write in, you will find maybe right at the top or next to the block that you have to fill it in. So the two numbers that we have to fill in, or names we have to fill in, is the number 8 and the number 12. Remember, we have to write this in words. So let's go ahead and try to write in number 8. So E, I, G, H, T. There we go. So now you can see that all the blocks for number 8 was just enough for all the letters for the word 8. Now let's try number 12. So here you see the number 12, we have to write in downwards. Now let's start. You will see the 8 from, not the 8, the T from 8 is already there, and we know that the first letter for number 12 is T. So now we go ahead, E, L, V, E. And there we have the word 12 in the crossword. Now everyone, you have to go ahead and write in all the words or names for all the other numbers so that you can complete the entire crossword. Now let's quickly have a look at number 2 on the same page. Now here it says we have to write the names of the following numbers. Now there you will see that all the numbers or some numbers have been given to you, and you need to go ahead and write it all in words. So you have to write in all the names for the numbers given. I have 2 examples on the board, so let's have a look. The first example is the number 24. So remember, we have to now go ahead and write in 24 in words. And this is how you write 24. Let's try the other one. The next number is 129. 129, and you will see it's a very long number. So let's read it together. 129. There we have it. 129, all in words. Now everyone, you need to go ahead and write in all the other numbers in words as well. Remember, you need to do it on the spaces provided. But before we move on everyone, let's quickly go back to our booklets and turn it to page 5. Now here we are doing some division. Here it says that you have to do the following sums by repeated subtraction. And then it says the first one has been done for you. Now I'm going to do the first example together with you just to give you an idea how to do division. Now remember everyone, it says that division is repeated subtraction. So we have to go and subtract repeatedly. Now let's quickly have a look at the example on the board. So the example of the sum was 12 divided by 2. Remember, 12 divided by 2. And here you will see the answer says that it is equal to 6. Now we have to go ahead and subtract repeatedly to see if the answer is indeed 6. Let's do that. So we have to subtract 2 every time. So we say 12 minus 2 and then it is equal to 10. Now we have 10 left. Now we have to subtract 2 from 10 again. And that leaves us with 8. So then we have to take 8 minus 2 again. And that gives us 6. Then we say 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. And 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. And lastly, 2 minus 2 equals 0. Now remember, you have to minus all the way until you get 0. And then we go ahead and we count how many times did we have to subtract. Now let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times we had to subtract 2. And that means that 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6 because we subtracted repeatedly 6 times. And that means, everyone, that we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups. And then at the end, you have to go ahead and write it in at the bottom to say how many groups you have. All right. Now, everyone, I want you to all try and do all of the other division sums on your own. Now, I know you can do this, so have fun, and we will see you shortly after the break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 10 different languages.
We came to the end of today's lesson, everyone. But before we go, we need to sanitize. So we are done with all the work. Let's sanitize. Remember, everyone, make sure you put enough sanitizer on your hands so that you can get rid of all the nasty germs. Now, before we go home, my friend Zoshi promised me that we could go to the park. So, will you help me find Zoshi? Zoshi! Oh, there you are! Welcome, Zoshi. Will you help me say goodbye to our friends today? Right. Now, everyone, from Zoshi and I, it's goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.